Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin' here. This is my part one of my Goodwill haul done in March 2018. Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin' here. I am going to do a Goodwill haul. I went to my local Goodwill. I usually have really good luck there, going about every month or every 2 weeks or so to make sure that I'm not looking at all the same things. So this is my haul that I got. I spent $47.03. So out of the $47, I'm going to kind of talk to you about how I shop a Goodwill. When I first go in, I get a cart because I plan on buying lots of stuff. This is what I focused on this time. I've got a lot of board games. So this is a Texas Hold'em poker play like the pros. And the nice thing about Goodwills is if it's not taped closed, I go ahead and just open it up and see, is all the contents there? The thing that I really noticed about this one was everything is still sealed. It's a brand new game. So I paid $3, as you can see, for that one. So I focus a lot on board games. A lot of the board games I find at Goodwill, I do have to sell used. But I'll sell board games for about 20 bucks and pay $3 all day long on a lot of the board games that I play. So make sure you look at it used because that does make a difference in the pricing and how quickly you're going to sell it. Here's a Seinfeld Seen It game. The regular in the cardboard box one was not very much, but this one comes in a collectible tin. So I spent $6 on that, and I should make a profit on that. I'm going to do a part 2 video that will tell me how much I can make. Here's a Kadu Cranium game for kids. So that's a kids version. $3 on that one. Here's another Cranium game. This one is for adults. I spent $2 on that one. And one thing that's really nice is Goodwill usually black marks out all the UPC codes, but for whatever reason, they didn't this day. So I was able to find a lot real fast. Here's another game for Cranium. Cranium seems to be a popular one, I guess, to drop off at the Goodwill, but this is one with a collectible tin. So it's almost like the one I just showed you, but there's a little bit minor differences in each one of the Cranium games. So, but they seem to be going really popular on Amazon. Here's Phase 10 Twist, and yes, I did open it up and make sure that everything was there to the best of my knowledge. Now, when I get home, I'm going to take the box out, lay everything out, look at what the contents are supposed to be, count all the cards, things like that, just to make sure that I'm selling a full 100%, all the pieces are included type of box. So that's, as you can see, I focused a lot on board games. Those are really, really popular and easy to sell. And you can actually sell a lot of board games used on Amazon and still make a good profit. A lot of used stuff you can't make a good profit on Amazon, but board games is one of them. Here is an inflatable donut toss party game. So I spent $3 on that. And it's brand new, still in package, still completely sealed. A lot of people say that you can't sell Star Wars things. Not true. Some Star Wars things you can sell. So I found both of these thermoses. They're the exact same thermoses. I spent $2 on them, and they're going online for about $15. So I am going to give you an itemized outline of what I found. A lot of people ask when I go through some of my liquidation boxes and Goodwill and stuff like that, do you ever keep what you find? Well, I'm going to show you a couple of items that I do keep. This is a travel game that I'm actually going to keep. My family's planning on taking a long road trip this summer, and so it cost me $3, and it comes with checkers, backgammon. This is a little cribbage game and chess, and the dice and everything that goes with it. So I'm actually going to keep that for myself. And then I found plates for dirt cheap. Happy New Year. I did scan these to see if I could sell them, but 59 cents a piece. I'm just going to keep these. They're brand new in package. I found actual vacuum bags for myself. And this was $1. So these are usually about $7 or $8 at the store. And then this one I'm actually going to see if I can flip on eBay. If not, I may keep it for myself. But this is actually a Broomy pour over hot cold brew bottle. You basically put the coffee grounds in this little filter right here, and you basically just pour hot or cold water over it, and you brew your coffee right in the cup. So I found it very interesting. It is not currently in the Amazon catalog, but I may decide to either create a listing for it or sell it on eBay. So I haven't looked it up on eBay, but it looked really, really interesting, and So that's why I picked it out, especially because I think, let me see, I only paid $6.99 for it. So everything I got is really cheap. As you can see, I focus mostly on board games. Other things that I look for at Goodwill, you can look for stuffed animals in good condition that still have tags on them. A lot of the Disney ones go for really well, but I make sure they're in pristine condition. I scanned a lot of things that were toys that were still in package, but they were just too low end. You know, there just wasn't enough margin based on the Amazon fees to flip them, so I didn't pick them up. Movies that are still in the package, DVDs, VHSs even, some records you can find. I have occasionally sold clothing, but they have to be very well known, such as like a jersey from a specific sports team, or something with a very familiar saying on it, and it has to be brand new, still with the tags. So I don't generally find good clothing at Goodwill, but every once in a while you can find a nugget. And one way that I look for clothing is I go along the racks, and if you look at the bottom edge of the clothing, if it has a tag on it for brand new, it will be hanging at the bottom of a sleeve. And so that's the easiest way to kind of find brand new clothing products, is look at the bottom edge of all the clothing racks, and then you'll see the tag, and then you can pull it off and see what kind of condition. Does it have stains? Does it have marks? Have they marked through the tag? Things like that. So some of the things that I do at Goodwill, in the way that I pick Goodwill, if you have other tips and tricks for me, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear them. If you're not a subscriber, I would love for you to be a subscriber. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.